Greetings and salutations. How you all doing? Welcome to my closet. We are here because I wanted to show you guys some of the speakers I've been through over probably about the last 10 years. Got some Polks up top there. On the lower right, those are Sony B3000s. Got some Dayton B652 Air speakers stacked up on the upper right. And then we've got some Fluence SS6 bookshelf speakers there. So this is what I have been using with my stereo system, and looking for something that was a little bit better, but something that would work in a small room. And I think I found it. And that's the subject of this video. Percy Cat! No, he's not the subject of this video. The video is about speakers. How about Stinky Cat? Can you do a video about him? No, he doesn't want to be in a video. How about we do a video about Little Roo? She could be... No, speakers. That's right, speakers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the speakers we're going to be talking about. They are Dayton Audio MK442Ts with the transmission line folded baffle. And I have them on this system, which you guys saw in my last video about audio. We'll talk more about that. So let's get down on the floor here and then get up at close and personal. These are small tower speakers. Let's see if I can get this off of there. And they have a dome tweeter up top, and then you have two 4-inch, for lack of a better word, woofers. And I'm assuming that they think if you have two of them, then that will equal 8 inches, right, of stuff that's moving air. And so it equals an 8-inch woofer, kind of, sort of, but not really. And then you have this big, long, tall cabinet that goes down, and then you have a vent down here. And what you've got here is a folded baffle, which means that the sound comes out of the back of these speakers. It goes down, turns around, goes back up, and then comes out where this grill is at the bottom down here. And instead of just being like a port, which is a hole in the speaker, this is better because it's tuned to the box. Let me get this back together here. And this is a very small room. I live in a very old house with very small rooms, and we do what we can. Like, these are 45s, and they serve as a night table. Don't judge until you've lived it. All right, so this is the system. I have everything turned. No, I didn't have that turned off. I will give you a quick overview here. We have a Pioneer. This is an A10AE amplifier. One of the nice things about it is that you can set the amplifier to drive either 4 or 8 ohm speakers. The Dayton Audio MK442Ts are 4 ohm speakers, and so is the bookshelf version of these speakers. And then we have a Tascam CD recorder here. And get right up on it, it's the RW900 Mark II, and I'm using that as my high-quality player. Don't do a great deal of recording with it, but when I do, it's really nice. And then have a video up about this. And then, just for fun, plugged in up here is the Sharp DX670. I know it's really hard to see because it's very dark and it's a black piece of equipment. And this is a CD player from 1988. The tag on the back said it was manufactured in 1988. And then up here, under its little dust cover, we have an Audio-Technica turntable here. This is the LPW40WN, and the WN is for walnut. I have a video up about this machine. It's got a built-in preamp. I don't use it. I'm using the one in my Pioneer amplifier. Really nice turntable, and right now I have an Audio-Technica 530EN, so it's the ATVM 530EN cartridge. That's the 0.3 by 0.7 mil stylus on the VM body. I really like those. And for demonstration purposes today, I got very intelligent, and I actually went on to YouTube and I downloaded some YouTube music and put it on a little CD, so I can play that for you. If I can see if I can open that with one hand, hold the camera too, and all that stuff. And we'll actually play some samples of music. And of course, now the phone doesn't have the world's greatest microphone in it, but you'll get some idea. And then we'll talk a little bit more about these speakers in just a minute here. So let that get queued up. Turn up the volume a little bit. And this is mostly dance and hip hop on this CD. I can turn that off. I ain't playing out of that right now. So let's go. It's got itself all queued up. It's kind of ambient with a lot of bass, this particular thing. These speakers have wonderful bass response. You'd think with two little 4-inch woofers that wasn't going to happen. So we're sitting right between them even though you can't see them. Let's back up a little bit. It's hard to get them in the frame. I'm still backing up. Alright, let's do another selection. Very nice piano reproduction on these. Alright, a little straight up dance music. Thump, 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 thump. Come on, let's get to the good stuff. I have no idea what you're hearing. They're a little hip hop. And then we'll talk about it. Believe it or not, those little 4-inch woofers are moving some air. Does this go anywhere, or is this it? I guess that's it. Okay, you get the idea. We'll turn that down. So, why did I buy these speakers? Because they're weird, and I like weird stuff. And they were relatively inexpensive. Right now on Amazon, you can get them for right at $200, which is $100 per speaker, shipped directly from Parts Express, Dayton Audio. So you get them right from the factory, I guess. And well, I'm not really sure whether Parts Express is the factory or not, but that's where you buy these speakers. Dayton Audio is an American company that usually makes speaker parts. They make drivers and things like that, and they're sort of dabbling in the finished speaker side of things. And they made quite a stir a while back with the B652, which are bookshelf speakers, and I got a pair of those. I don't know if I ever did a video about them on YouTube or not. I think I did. And they're fun speakers to listen to. They don't have a lot of really deep bass to them, but they're very clear and detailed, especially with the AirMotion tweeter version. So I have a pair of those and I liked them. And then when I saw these, the first thing that I found interesting was it has an actual active crossover. It's not just a capacitor that rolls off all the low frequencies heading into the tweeter. No, this has an active crossover for the tweeter and the two woofers. And hard for me to call a 4-inch speaker a woofer, but that's what it is. So that was one thing good about it. It's 4 ohms. I happen to have an amplifier that will drive 4 ohms correctly. So that was another reason that I wanted to give them a try, just because I actually have something that could drive them. And then what I read online and what people said, people liked the way these sounded. And a lot of the tower speakers at the lower end price-wise, yeah, they got a lot of drivers in them, but they don't have any finesse. And that would include the Dayton Audio 652, or it's the 652T, I think that's what they are. It's the tower version of the B652 speakers. I got a pair of those, and I ran them for about 1 day and sent them back. I said, I don't like them. They were all boom. They had no high end. They had no detail. These have great high end detail. The treble is not, it's not going to blast you out of the room, but you can definitely hear what's going on, which I like. These have a very well balanced sound, and they work in a small room like this, which is hard to find. Like I said, if you want something bigger than a bookshelf speaker, the next thing you seem to graduate to is boom, boom, boom. And I didn't want boom, boom, boom. I want to hear the bass, but I want it to be clear. And so that's what I wanted out of these. And that they pretty much given me what I wanted. I like them. And I better like them. I burned the box. I can't send them back. We had a bonfire. So I'm kind of stuck with them now. No, I like them a lot, and I would recommend them. And I think if you're looking for a set of speakers that sound good, work in a relatively small space in an intimate environment, and you want to not spend a whole lot of money, this is the best bang for your buck right now that I've seen anywhere. They just really perform well, and they're very listenable. I could listen to them all day. There's nothing that sticks out about them. They're not strident. They're bright, but they're not too bright. They don't have, there's nothing sticking out anywhere. They're very flat, very clean. Believe me, it doesn't take long to get used to them. So anyway, that's my little video about audio here. These are the Dayton MK442T transmission line tower speakers. And the transmission line is just their name for their folded baffle. And you get a pair right now on Amazon for $200. Not bad at all. So that's it. Thank you for watching the video. We'll do it again soon.